with me, I wouldn't put a personal lobster tank past me. Technically, I could put a lobster in some salt water in that tank, you know, technically. So yeah, we have options, but that is my sous vide bucket. Now I want a personal lobster tank. See what you've done to me, Grumpy? Now I'm like, oh, personal lobster tank. If I seem like I slowed down all my words there, it's because in my head, I was like, I wonder what the salinity needs to be to make the salt water that would be acceptable for a lobster to live in. And I wonder if I could do that with sea salt because it comes from the sea, which would make it seem. So, all right, let's talk about what's going on over here. In this lovely sous vide, well, first of all, I have the sous vide kept floating to the top, so to keep it underwater, I needed something heavy and sinkable, so I used my meat mallet, okay, because I'm creative. I'm a creative equipment repurposer. See how this immediately floated to the top, so it did serve a purpose, and it served it well. All right, I'm going to grab my pork belly, my belly. All right. That made this too low, but that's okay because I'm unplugging it. All right, so earlier, I know, right? Ask me now, I want a lobster tank. This is what Grumpy's done to me. A pet lobster. No. Lobsters are food. That lobster wouldn't make it 5 minutes in this house. Have you seen our animals? They eat. All right, so I have my pork belly in here. I basically vacuum sealed it with some Chinese hot pepper sauce. Now, I'm going to lie. It's like a pepper garlic sauce, and it is loaded with MSG. If you don't know what MSG stands for, monosodium glutamate. And listen, I love me some MSG. I don't sit there and it's not good for you, okay? I one time ate straight MSG. So here's the story. So my dad married an Asian woman. So my stepmom, she's half Chinese and half Japanese. And in China, they do MSG. Okay, they don't care about healthy food. They don't care about plastic in the ocean. So they don't. They don't care about the poor little sharks that they keep cutting the fins off of. I mean, a lot of them do, especially in America. But over there, they don't care as much. Anyway, they don't care about MSG. My stepmom, Chinese, Japanese. So one day, I'm in my dad's cupboards digging around for salt. And half of the labels in my dad's kitchen are not in English and not in Spanish or French. Spanish or French, I can eke on by with that. I can figure that out. I know food talk in Spanish and a little bit in French. What I do not know is Chinese, Japanese, Thai, all languages that things are labeled in my dad's kitchen. So I am looking around for salt or sugar or something. I'm looking for a granular, and I see this little side-by-side thing, and I'm like, well, this could be salt. That's really loud over here.
What?
I said that music is loud over here. I can hear it.
That's good. So you couldn't hear it before on the stream.
Oh, that's good. So I am looking through my dad's cabinet, and I'm just trying to find salt or sugar, and I see this little thing. It's not labeled at all. It's like a little.
You want it down?
No, it's a hair down for me. So I'm looking and I find this little container and not labeled, so I decide to taste it to see what the hell it is because I'm looking for salt. It looks like it could be salt. I have MSG. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like salt in case you've never seen it live. In case you've never known anybody so